Happy Easter. Christ is risen. He is risen indeed. It's been said around the world, to the east and now going west. It's going to be said until we get to the international date line. Christ is risen. He is risen indeed. I'm standing in the fields that I used to run on a regular basis, and now this past week they've been cutting them out for something. Be honest with you, I don't know. I don't know what it is. I mean, you can see that there's curb lines. You can see that there's street lines. These are the wonderful old fields. I remember the day my dad died. I came out here and I literally ran for hours out here. I was in not the best condition, but I just ran for hours because I needed some kind of vent. I went right through the fields. My legs were cut to pieces by the bushes. Now, this is going to be something. I don't know what it's going to be, but something evident. Looks like a cul-de-sac there, maybe a gas station, maybe a Target. I just haven't looked into it. Think about it for your life, all the cuts that have taken place in your life, that there were a master planner who knew exactly what was going to be happening in your life. And every single time something was pushed aside, every single time something was cut apart, it may have hurt, it may have devastated you, other people may have been shocked and in wonder, but there was a master planner who knew exactly what the ultimate destination was. So it is, and so it was, with Easter. When Jesus was held on trial, hauled up to a cross, even though he had told his disciples about it, no one believed him. There was that silent, dark Saturday, and then a Sunday, that everything changed. Literally all of history has hinged on that Jesus had talked about. The Gospel of John, 12th chapter, 32nd verse, he said, "And if I am lifted up, I will draw all peoples unto myself." He didn't say, I'm just going to draw the Jews to myself. He didn't say, I'm just going to draw my 12 disciples to myself. He said, I am going to draw all people unto myself. If I am lifted up. He was lifted up first to the cross, and he's lifted up into a wonderful resurrection. He's lifted up today by all those who believe. Does the world always receive it or understand it? Not a chance. People are fighting with each other, as is evidenced in Sri Lanka this morning. What a heartbreak, as hundreds are brutally killed over divisions in politics and religion, just because they struggle over understanding the Master's ultimate plan. What a gift it is to come into Easter and to think we're invited to love. Our Creator is love, and we have the opportunity to love each other. I don't know what your spiritual background is today. I don't know what your worship life's about. I don't know if you believe in God or don't believe in God. But what I want you to know is that there's a master who created you, who's got a plan for your life. And even when you don't know what that plan's about, and it feels like all that's happening is you're losing what you had held on to for so long, he's just building a greater purpose for you. He's building something that's going to be established for all eternity. And me, I'm just on his team. You remember the Johnny Carson show? They had Ed McMahon, and Ed McMahon said, here's Johnny. That's all I am. I'm Ed McMahon. I'm just saying, here's Jesus. And if you're interested, Jesus is the one who not only has a plan for your life, he's got saving grace for every single one of us. He doesn't call us to a rigid, ugly life of ignorance. Instead, he calls us to a life of hope, a life of light, a life of love, a life of the resurrection. Happy Easter. Happy Easter. God's got a plan for your life today. I want you to know about it. If you're within the sound of my voice, and everyone is if you're listening, come on out to Central Community at 10 a.m. this morning. If you're too far away, go to church somewhere in your neighborhood today. Not one of those great big churches where someone's going to be preaching on a video screen, but instead, go to your neighborhood church. Just wander on in, have a donut, have some coffee. Celebrate with the people around you. Get to know them. Celebrate Jesus. Figure out what it's all about. And understand that God's got a plan for your life. And it can begin today, April 21st, 2019. Wow. Don't let another day go by. God bless you. Happy Easter.